Now it's time to talk about the compatibility of accessories. We have a lot of customers who have either been using our range of D scanners or, for example, E scanners, and I feel like a lot of you might be wondering whether some of the tools and accessories from the previous scanners actually work with the F8. So now I will just cover the accessories that will not work with our F8 scanner. And these two accessories are from the E range of scanners. So we have got the articulator holder with the rubber bands for the articulator. And then we have the height adapters from the E scanners. And neither one of them will actually be compatible with F8. They are unique to the E scanners. Now I'll walk you through the F8 compatible tools that have to do with setting up the occlusion and scanning the occlusion. And we of course have multiple ways of doing that in the 3Shape portfolio. But if we start off with the articulator calibration objects that you may be familiar with, these you could of course use with the E scanners as well as the D scanner range, but the F8 is of course able to use them as well. Then we can move on to our occlusion setup tool, and then we have the associated interface plates and calibration plates for this as well. Also something that you can use with F8. And then finally we have the two-cast fixture for scanning your bite in a completely normal way. And what is probably good to know is that whenever you might be, let's say, in a point where you think, which height adapter or podium should I use? Well, the answer is quite clear and simple. If you try and connect any of the accessories that I've just explained to you on the podium, you will not get the magnets to connect. So it is actually the height adapter that has the compatible magnets with this particular setup fixture. Now we're moving on to our range of fixtures, including the wax-up fixture. Then we have our classic impression scanning fixture, and then also something that looks pretty much the same, the full denture scanning fixture. And then finally, we have the implant cast fixture. And all of them are also compatible with F8 and can be scanned with it. And same thing that I mentioned before, you can only connect the fixtures to the height adapter, so not the podium. The magnets will not allow it to lock down, so this is the height adapter is something that you can use while scanning with the fixtures.